here with us superstar Salman Khan after the final session of the first day of Hindustan Times Leadership Summit. Salman, welcome to Hindustan Times Leadership Summit. Thank you so much for being here with us today.
You're welcome, thank you.
And I hope you enjoyed the session as much as the audience did.
Yes, I'm not too sure about the audience, but I really did. I was really nervous. I didn't know what Shekhar Gupta was going to ask me, but he was really kind with his questions, and I really enjoyed answering them.
Right. You initially said that you were very nervous about this session.
I'm nervous about just about anything nowadays.
But isn't that just being a little too cautious?
Yes, I'd rather be cautious than be sorry now.
That's true. So Salman, the actor, superstar, philanthropist, mega TV host, what's next, Salman?
I don't know. I think next would be a holiday.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Yeah, from the 25th to the 2nd of 25th of December to the 2nd of Jan. That's the only time that I take those days off. I've never taken a single holiday in my entire life apart from those days. Even when I'm unwell, I keep working. If I'm not shooting, I'm doing something or the other. Like, for example, today I'm working here with you.
You have a release coming up very soon now.
Yes, I've got Tigers in that coming up. Yes, yes.
Are you looking forward to the release, considering Ek Tha Tiger was such a huge hit?
Yes, I just saw the film yesterday, and I think it's Ali has done an incredible job in the movie. It's a fantastic movie. I think this is the first time that Hindi film audiences will see a film like this.
Really? Can you give us, unless you don't want to reveal anything about the movie, but tell us a little bit?
No matter how I would try and describe or explain, I don't think you would get it till the time you don't see the movie. I'm sure the people who've seen the trailer of the movie, have got an idea as to how the film is going to be.
Right. Working with Katrina again.
Yes, yeah.
How was it?
It's always been a pleasure working with her. I think she's wonderful. She's a great girl. She's done really, really well. In fact, I sent a message yesterday after seeing the film that this is her best work, and she's playing an agent as well, and she looks so convincing with that gun and with the action that perhaps I think she would be more convincing than most of the heroes of our industry. And that's only because she's worked so hard, she's trained so hard. She's like trained for 3, 4 hours every single day for her action sequences.
Right.
And she's looked beautiful, she's looked strong. Her Hindi is improved, means that she speaks like us. And I think she's a beautiful girl, and she's got that personality, so that is there. And she's also has this wonderful quality about her, which the audiences will love.
Salman, this is a very high action-packed film. Of late, last couple of years, you have dealt with your personal health issues, especially. You have been a little unwell and stuff. Plus, as we said,
health issues were thoda sa zukam ho gaya, thodi si khansi ho gayi. During Sultan, that was difficult because there was a lot of physical hard work that was going into the movie. So that takes a toll. Picking up, throwing, getting picked up, getting chucked, and throughout those 150 days, put on that much of muscle weight, and then had to lose that much of muscle weight. So and then the next film was Tube Light, which was emotionally very challenging. So these two films have been very challenging, physically and one emotionally. This again goes to the next level of action. So this again, it was a difficult film to do. There was a phase of my life that I was the kind of films that I was getting. Didn't have much to do, and I was getting complacent. In my work. The kind of I was not working that hard because I didn't enjoy it. So I decided that I'd rather not work. If I've got to do something in which my heart is not there. So luckily that I'm just finding films that I want them to release ASAP, that I'm really interested in. I'm looking forward to going to a film set in the morning and shooting till late, finishing my work, even if the director says cut, okay, I want to say one more, no matter how difficult that shot is or how dangerous the shot is, if I don't think that I've done it well. So this is what I'm doing right now, because I believe that that hard work does a show on screen, and the audiences, when they see that, they appreciate the hard work.
Salman, you're also gearing up for a big show, the Dabang show that.
Yes, I'm doing a show on the 10th here in Delhi.
In Delhi, yes.
Yes, it's been a really successful package, this whole Dabang tour. We've done shows in Australia, New Zealand, Hong Kong, then London, and they've done really well. People have really enjoyed the shows, and it's been great fun because everyone has the fans who've come there who've really had a great time. So once the fans enjoy, your performances and the whole show, you get this tremendous amount of satisfaction that sometimes you don't even get it in a movie.
After a film, because live audience probably
it's different, yeah.
It's probably immediate gratification.
And then sometimes it just goes the opposite.
Yeah.
That when you sometimes there's no reaction, and I think that is like the quickest weight loss program that you could ever go through. You just shrink, you just like.
But I don't think Salman shows have ever had a moment of.
There have been times, sometimes you take it for granted, or you're really so busy, and you think that you have rehearsed enough, and which you actually haven't. Your mind is somewhere else, and your 100% is not there on that stage. It does happen.
And there are no retakes there.
And there are no retakes there. No retakes.
Is this the first time that you will be performing in Delhi, Salman?
No, I performed in Delhi just after Maine Pyar Kiya, and I remember that I was just new and I forgot my steps, and I just stood there for a good 3-4 minutes. But the film was such a big hit, and at that point in time, the earliest stars used to just come, say a few lines, wave out and go back. So I came, did about a minute and a half of a performance, and then I was totally lost. There were about 1 lakh of people in the audience, and that was the first time that I faced so many people, and so much of love and adulation, and screaming that I couldn't hear the music, and so I just stood there and I just watched, and I waved my hand out. I appreciated, they thanked them for them appreciating me and welcoming me to this film fraternity, and for them to be becoming fans. And I left, but the honest truth was that I forgot on stage. And till the time you don't show that you've forgotten, even they don't know.
But it also takes a lot to be spontaneous on stage and forget and yet not show. So that's also an art.
I was lucky that I learned in my first stage performance.
Absolutely, I'm sure. Salman Khan having stage fright is a little unbelievable, but
everyone, there are times that even before going on stage, I'm tired. I have this breathing problem. Yeah. You never know what's going to happen on stage. Yeah. You never know.
But yet millions idolize you, millions just look up to you. One wave from Salman Khan, and we have seen that probably umpteen number of times.
I'm really
one wave
fortunate.
From Salman Khan, and their lives are made for a lot of people.
I'm really fortunate. I don't know what I've done to deserve this, but I'm here and I'm enjoying it, and I'm giving it my best. I'm trying to see that I just disappoint people as little as I can.
Salman Khan, finally, the last question. Millions idolize Salman. Who does Salman look up to?
See, I've appreciated all my seniors. Okay, I appreciate the hard work, and I appreciate the talent. I appreciate it. Like there's Dilip Saab, who I think is like a god of the Hindi film industry, and Govinda, I think, is one of the best actors that we've ever had. And then there are qualities of my co-stars, my contemporaries, like there's Shah Rukh and there's Amir and there's Akshay and there's Ritik. Everyone has their own individual personalities and their qualities, and that's the reason why they are there where they are. So that I see that, and I know that this is the reason why they're such huge stars and they're so loved. And now I see the younger generation. First, I thought that it would be so difficult to compete with your seniors, because like the best looking guys, they had all the star power, they had that persona, they had that personality, So I never thought that I could ever come into that position. Today I feel it's a lot difficult competing with the juniors now, because when we came in, the dance steps were very simple, just the dip step or the Indian folk steps, and then made it so we never actually got down to learning, more, and they were accepted. Now the youngsters are doing such amazing kind of work that now at this age would have to start learning everything.
Everything again. It's very competitive.
And body type has changed today. So now I need to get down to that body type, need to compete with the juniors, which is, I think, a lot more difficult than competing with the seniors.
But I think a lot of people, well, most of them, will take a lot of time to reach where you have reached.
You never know. You never know what the future holds. I mean, one moment, one Thursday you're the biggest star, and then comes a Friday, and then you have 2 Fridays like that, and you're done with.
Considering you have survived 28 years and so many Fridays, I think that's a tough call for the younger generation.
I remember coming out of a Bruce Lee film. I wanted to be Bruce Lee. I remember coming out of an Amitabh Bachchan film, a Sunny Deol film, wanting to be that character on stage, in real life. So I've only done those kind of films that, the kind of films that I've seen, like Sylvester Stallone movies, stuff like that, which is totally entertainment, and one or two, things of Gyan, which is said, just thrown there easily, that people will pick it up. That's do films that play positive leads. Don't do anything that our culture doesn't like, that you would be embarrassed to see a film with your parents or your grandparents. So these are things that I take care of in my movies, and it's a conscious effort that I put into make sure that these things don't happen in my movies. So that, and I've been lucky. I've been lucky that I'm born in my dad's house. I'm, son to my father, who's been one of the biggest writers there is, and to my mother, who is the most amazing person there is, who's who's handled so much in her life, that we sons called her Gabriel Shock Absorbers at one point in time. Dad, we called him Rambo, we called him Tiger. So these our parents have been there with us all throughout till today. We go and seek advice from my father or my mother, and since I come from a writing background, which I didn't learn much about from him, but so much sense is there that if something interests you that much, or you like something that much that you really instantly want to do it. You don't have to think twice about, I do it. That if is this the film that I would want to go and watch in a theater, or I would, watch it on TV when it comes out. So I would only do those kind of films that I myself would want to go, go through the effort of getting ready, sitting in a car, going to a theater, watching the whole film, spending, keeping half a day away, for my entertainment with my family or my friends. Only those are the kind of films that I want to do. Sometimes you do go wrong, you do go wrong, but then the mota principle is that I am here not to bato gyan, I'm here to entertain, and that's what I'm going to do.
Well, with that mantra, like I said, it has been 28 years. It has been a fantastic journey, of course, with its ups and downs. And Salman, we have enjoyed every moment of it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for being Salman Khan, the man that you are. Thank you.